And Sandy, we often hear about high pollution advisories. Can you talk a little bit about that and what it is, and what does it mean to our residents?
You're right, we do hear that term HPA, and oftentimes we might not really know what that stands for. It simply stands for High Pollution Advisory, which means there's too much pollution in the air for the standard regulation that they like to see. And so it's really a warning, as Bob had mentioned in the previous segment, for people that have some type of lung disease such as asthma, children and adults, to let them know that that's what the air quality is for this day, and that they need to curtail their activities and not be outside doing a whole lot of exertion and maybe get themselves into trouble with their asthma and possible other lung situations that they have. Now, it's really important for people to know, well, okay, we have an HPA day, but what contributes to that? And oftentimes we need to know that we can make a difference by our actions and behaviors. And the things that contribute to this heavy pollution are the gas items, such as cars on the road, single occupancy cars, as well as lawnmowers, tractors, generators, leaf blowers. Those type of things can contribute. So it's hard to change habits, and it's hard to make a difference when you want to make a difference if you don't know what to change or what to do. And I'd like to give you, just sometimes when people talk about pollution, it's really hard to grasp because you can't really figure it out. It's in the air. Sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. But if you travel in a car 45.3 miles, you contribute 1 pound of pollution.
Wow. Wow.
Now, motorcycles, 1 mile contributes 19 pounds of pollution. And still, that might even be a hard concept because you're thinking pound pollutants in the air. Think of that 1 pound as dispersing itself to about the size of a regular bathtub. That's what sits in the air with just that little contribution of those gas items. So when you get that HPA day, you want to make sure you make the efforts not to run those items.